Here's a demonstration of the latest version of the Junction Box CNC simulator for a web browser. We can change the size of the box, also change it arbitrarily here. We have a bunch of sample prompts for AI to make the hole pattern. I'll show that later. And here we have a hole pattern already loaded in. From the hole pattern, we also have a synopsis of what it's going to do, and this is going to change as I simulate the drilling. I run the simulation, I can rotate the view around, I can speed up the simulation. And there it is done. When it's done, I can export DXF. I'll show what that looks like. Here we have the 4 panels of the box with the holes in place. And this can be used for various things when you need a DXF or an AutoCAD drawing. One could also do something like print this out full size and paste it to the side of the junction box and center punch the center of these holes for a more manual process of drilling the holes if one doesn't have a fancy machine to do it. We can also export STL, which is a mesh format. We can look at that in a mesh viewer. And this can be imported into other software as needed. Here's the demonstration of the natural language creation of hole patterns. This is an interesting one. It's telling the AI to make a circular pattern of 13 half-inch holes equally spaced. I'll generate that. Takes a moment. Currently, we're using Gemini Flash for this. The whole pattern gets filled in down here in this box, and I can run the simulation. Of course, there are other ways of generating hole patterns. Something like this is kind of complicated. Maybe a way would be to make a circle in AutoCAD and use the divide command and get the XY coordinates of the points and somehow have a routine to write them out to a file. But AI is doing a good job of that. We can also look at that in STL format. Let's try one more prompt. Complex assembly. There's the prompt. And we can change it or give it our own prompt. There's the pattern, run the simulation. Left face, right face, etc. One of the ideas of the simulation is before you take a real box to make sure everything is working correctly. For example, this is giving a warning, maybe something's outside of the boundaries of the box. And there is the demonstration.